Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure X Wings of Fire Speedpaints. From me, your friendly neighborhood cow, the awesome cow that does stuff. On the random This week we're tackling Jonathan Joestar, and hopefully the end result is a very pretty dragon. For the very pretty man that Jonathan is. So yeah, designing him wasn't actually too bad. We're jumping straight into it, I guess. Jonathan, both in fan art and in the anime, tends to have like a chunkier build. A lot of people draw him as like hanging chunky, he's so adorable and they get chunky wonky. Which is something Araki has apparently abandoned in recent years, but it's alright, it's alright. We shall not rag on mangaka this episode. But yeah, I decided to follow in that same vein and give him something that was both wholesome yet strong, emblematic of what I think his entire character is. You know, honor, duty, glory, British, you know. I brought yellow into his color palette as a reference to his sunlight overdrive, you know, hormone. And that coincidentally led to his name as well, Flameback. No, not that one. This guy, this little fishy foo fighters, this little fishy dude, filled with the entirety of the power of the sun, I assume. I stuck the flame colors in between the webbings of his spine and his wings, and now that I've been typing the script and thinking it over and hearing myself out loud, you know, things that I'm doing right now, I probably could have added it to his webbed feet as well. Given him webbed feet at all. To be fair, I was having a really hard time trying to figure out the feet. But, you know, his toesy woesies are closed, so maybe there is a bit of the fiery webbing in between. You can't say for sure. Except for me, because I created this, and I have final dominion over it, so yeah, he does have little fiery webbings in there. Just trust me on this, he does. You can't see them at all, but trust me, he does it. His spine, not his spine, his pose is also meant to show off his spine as much as possible, which meant doing a relatively new angle for me in my dragon drawing career. I've only drawn one other dragon from behind before, and it wasn't that bad. I mean, like, I could probably put up a scan up here if I feel like doing that, but I don't think I will. But yeah, if you folks out there actually want me to draw you a dragon in a specific pose, I ought to get my practice in now. Speaking of practice, a very lovely friend. I typed friend wrong in the script, it's alright. But a very lovely friend of mine. It's okay. A very lovely friend of mine gave me they didn't give me anything. Okay, third time's the charm. A very lovely friend of mine taught me a very cool fire alpaca trick. They actually taught me several, but I only remembered one of them, and even then I forgot how to use it in the first half of this video, which you might see me struggling through right now. But I'm calling the trick multiple selection or something. You see me using that with the anti-aliasing / clipping tool during the shading process, which is a bit often ways, depending on how long it takes me to read all this, who knows. I'm getting better at the flaming furries. Yeah, that's how you pronounce furry. The flaming furries repertoire now, putting stuff into folders, utilizing the flip tool, and apparently turning Jonathan into a set of clouds. Yeah, I had him on like an entirely different layer just so I knew like his general vibe and everything. And I was gonna like figure out how to turn him into a background. I'm not sure whether the cloud feature of Fire Alpaca just generates a cloud background, or does it based on like the noise or like specifications of white and what is it? The not contrast. Saturation levels in the picture, or the other thing I said like 4 minutes earlier. I'm going off script and it's here's some music. Okay. Enough music for you guys. This guy took me about 2 3/4 of hours. Is that the right number? This guy took me roughly 2 3/4 hours to make. So if there's a cut or two in the video, it's from when I had to either turn off the recording software or when it reached its limit. I ended up listening to so much Japanese city pop while making this that if I am to hear another word escape Miki Mitsubara's lips, I'm going to dive into the nearest canyon and let the corpse parts of Jesus find them themselves! I almost had that line perfect. We almost had it, boys! But yeah, that joke didn't make much sense to me either, because I haven't even read Steel Ball Rub. I mean Steel Ball Run. Steel Ball Run! Run with an N. No rubbing of the steel balls here. Yeah. On that note, I actually do have most of the JoJo's designs figured out by now, at least even on conceptual level, except for Johnny's. Like, I've sketched a full-on scavenger Iggy. He looks like the Ice Age baby, in case you're wondering, but yet all of Johnny's design, like, eludes me. I'm not even sure how to, like, because Johnny's in a wheelchair. So, like, how do I depict that? I don't think I'm gonna cut off his wings. I'm pretty sure, from what I do know about SBR, I'm pretty sure he gets, like, crushed by a boulder or something, or a horse kicks him really hard. I don't know what happens to Johnny's legs. But I'm gonna read the JoJo wiki, give myself severe Steel Ball Run spoilers, and then figure out what to do from there. Where am I in the script? Where am I in the script? Blah, blah, blah. Oh, yeah. I also hope you're liking the more thematic music playing in the background. From the last video, it was just literally a bunch of stuff I already had on my laptop, because, you know, it was the test run. But for now on, I plan on having each JoJo's theme in their respective Dragon videos. Maybe their intros too. I haven't downloaded an instrumental version of Sonochi no Sadame yet, but I might as well. And as long as it passes the copyright censors, you know, if I get copyright claimed for specific JoJo's OST, I might sub it out with something else. So I'm sorry, but yeah. And I'll also stick some other stuff from their OSTs. I've managed to listen my way up to the middle of Part 4's OST, so I've basically got 3 JoJo parts worth of music just swirling around in playlists, but it's alright. I don't know exactly what's playing for you guys now, but I bet you it sounds a bit like classical music. Okay, enough classical music. I'm not sure how many seconds of silence I actually have for you guys left in here. But yeah, as we approach the end of this video, here's where I have to confess that I get to set up a third-party service for folks to commission me through. If any other digital artists for pay are watching and have any suggestions, please let me know. I might just use something domestic like Cash App. I've already like scrubbed through the app here, and probably not the best for my services, because like, what if I request and then they just don't pay me? L moment. But yeah, plus it isn't even international. What if a British chap wants to purchase my wares? I've been watching too much Good Omens. It's all Noah's fault. Oh well, there's always PayPal, but I've also heard like some sketch things about it, but whatever. I'll figure it out within the next few dragons. Oh, and hopefully we're far enough into the end of the video that you can see the new watermark design. Eee, I think it's cheeky. So, yeah. So long, my beefalicious subscribers, and remember, the past is behind us. The future is a mystery, but the present is a gift. That's why they call it the present. At least it goes something like that, according to the funny old turtle in the Kung Fu Panda films released by Randall Duck Kim. Like, I didn't look up the quote before typing it. I thought it'd be something silly to put in here, along with monkey. Ending a video with maniacal laughter always gets their pants rattled.